Hi, 72 Daystar. Let me reposition. Out in a walk-in vlog. With the recent events in Paris and San Bernadino, there's been a flood of interest on the internet, on discussion boards that I observe, people talking about these issues. And because they've been so sensational, you've really had a flood of people taking part in the discussion who haven't done so before and haven't really given this really complicated issue very much thought. So what I've observed is sort of a flood of ignorance, and one of the points that got my attention was just on the basis of what is a terrorist. In meme form it was presented, I saw on Facebook. It has some pictures of some of the recent white guys who shot a bunch of people, and then some of the, I think the people from San Bernadino, their picture, and with the implication that, well, when a white guy does it, he's mentally ill. When some people of Mid-Eastern, or Far Eastern, I think, descent do it, well, they're terrorists. And this is merely because we have this grossly unjust society where this happens as a matter of course. But, look, a van. But I don't think that may happen, but not in this case. In this case, it's merely just, it's a matter of the definition. They don't meet the definition of terrorist. Now, this guy who shot up the Planned Parenthood clinic arguably could be a terrorist. But, you know, at the end of the day, you've got innocent people dead. Now, the result seems to be the same, but we're going to call one group terrorists because they have a political agenda, a political goal with their violence. And that's the definition of terrorist. Now, as someone who identifies as a liberal, somewhat as a humanist, I consider myself on the side of these people, many of whom recently who have entered the fray, so to speak, and they're coming up with really pretty rotten reasons to do good things. Now, I think my opinion is I feel obligated somewhat, you know, the keyboard warrior that I am, to try to delicately tell these people, okay, you've got a good motivation here. You think it's unfair that people of a certain ethnicity or religion don't get a fair shake or are getting linked to this violence, and their life is, well, the quality of their life is suffering due to just the color of their skin or their name. I agree with that, but I think when we do see this, even on our own side, it's preferable because it could backfire. You know, if you have someone who can sense that that's not a good reason, you know, there's a perfectly legitimate reason to call these people terrorists, and they'll miss the point. They'll dismiss it, and I think in the end you will unintentionally be hardening hearts toward what really is a good idea. So those are my thoughts. Anyone disagrees or otherwise, comment below. 72 Daystar, out.